Our ninth story takes us into what might be the most shocking revelation about music authenticity in modern history, and when you hear the details, you might never listen to your favorite songs the same way again. On December 7th, a former sound engineer at Atlantic Records allegedly leaked evidence that The Weeknd's entire 2025 album Dawn FM Reimagined was created almost entirely using advanced artificial intelligence software called HarmonyMind Pro, without any input from Abel Tesfaye himself beyond approving the final tracks. The supposed leak included audio recordings of studio sessions where you can hear AI-generated vocals that are completely indistinguishable from The Weeknd's actual voice, plus documentation, showing that every melody hook and even the emotional inflections were programmed by machine learning algorithms. The scope of this supposed AI deception was absolutely staggering when you break down the technical capabilities involved. HarmonyMind Pro allegedly analyzed over 10,000 hours of The Weeknd's previous recordings to create a comprehensive vocal model that could generate new performances in his exact style. The software supposedly incorporated his breathing patterns, vocal fry characteristics, and even the subtle pitch variations that made his voice unique. The AI system could apparently produce complete songs including layered harmonies, ad-libs, and emotional delivery that fooled even industry professionals who worked closely with The Weeknd throughout his career. What made this story particularly believable was how it aligned with the rapid advancement of AI music technology throughout 2025. Companies like OpenAI and Google had released increasingly sophisticated music generation tools that could create professional quality compositions in any genre or style. The global AI music software market had grown to $2.8 billion in 2025, and major record labels were reportedly investing heavily in these technologies to reduce production costs and accelerate release schedules. Spotify reported that AI-generated music now comprised approximately 12% of all new uploads to their platform. The supposed evidence included side-by-side comparisons of authentic Weeknd vocals from his earlier albums with the AI-generated performances from Dawn FM Reimagined. Audio analysis software allegedly revealed identical waveform patterns and spectral characteristics that would be impossible for a human to replicate consistently across multiple songs. The leaked documentation supposedly showed that Atlantic Records had paid $4.2 million to license HarmonyMind Pro exclusively for this project and had signed confidentiality agreements preventing anyone involved from discussing the AI usage publicly. The financial implications of this supposed AI scandal were enormous when you calculated the revenue generated by Dawn FM Reimagined. The album had debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart and generated over 400 million streams on Spotify within its first month of release. The Weeknd's streaming royalties from the album were approximately $1.6 million, and he had earned an additional $8 million from concert ticket sales for his upcoming tour promoting the supposedly AI-generated material. If fans discovered that they had been listening to artificial performances, the backlash could have devastating effects on his career and future earning potential. The supposed discovery process began when audio engineer Marcus Rodriguez noticed unusual digital artifacts in the vocal tracks while working on remixes for several songs from the album. Rodriguez allegedly used advanced spectral analysis software to examine the vocal recordings and found patterns that suggested artificial generation rather than human performance. His investigation supposedly revealed that the AI system had been trained specifically on The Weeknd's voice using proprietary algorithms developed by a secretive tech company called Neural Harmony Solutions. The cover-up that Atlantic Records allegedly orchestrated to hide their AI usage involved falsifying studio session logs and creating fake behind-the-scenes content showing The Weeknd supposedly recording vocals that had actually been generated by artificial intelligence. The label reportedly hired actors to portray sound engineers and producers in promotional videos discussing the creative process behind songs that were entirely AI-generated. These fabricated documentaries were supposedly released on YouTube and received millions of views from fans eager to learn about The Weeknd's artistic evolution. The impact on music authenticity extended far beyond just the Weeknd's individual situation, according to the supposed leak. Rodriguez allegedly discovered that Atlantic Records had been experimenting with AI-generated content for dozens of other artists, including several Grammy-nominated performers who were completely unaware that their voices were being replicated by machine learning systems. The technology had supposedly become so advanced that record labels could create new albums by deceased artists or generate comeback records for performers who had retired from active recording. The supposed leak triggered investigations by multiple music industry organizations concerned about the implications for artist rights and consumer protection. The Recording Industry Association of America allegedly launched a comprehensive audit of major label releases from 2025 to determine how many contained undisclosed AI-generated content. Music streaming platforms were reportedly developing new detection algorithms that could identify artificial performances and potentially require special labeling for AI-generated music. So there you have it, the Weeknd's entire 2025 album was secretly created using advanced AI software that perfectly replicated his voice and artistic style while generating millions in revenue from completely artificial performances that fooled fans, industry professionals, and streaming platforms worldwide. The question is whether this elaborate musical deception actually happened, or if it's complete fiction designed to test your knowledge of how far AI technology has advanced in the music industry.